Hey everybody, it's Let Your Light Shine. I got Steve-O again in my video. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Right there. Hey, so I wanted to give you some updates on the grocery store experience. Some old updates that I was going to give you and I didn't do it. And some new updates because things have changed within days. It's kind of funny how that happens. But it's been changing for the good. So let me tell you. A couple days ago, the online grocery department was completely shut down. So we ended up stocking, which is fine. But they also, I noticed there was a line for the toilet paper. They even had to close down the aisle just so the people would line up and get said toilet paper. That was when the limits were still unlimited. Crazy rumors were always spread about what was going on. Certain states were shut down, which wasn't true because I would contact friends from that state and they're like, no, we're not shut down. Maybe they are now though, so I don't know. Oh, and then I also noticed that the manager and the security guard were also checking the back door of the store to make sure people weren't entering through the back because that's where all the supplies are. That was kind of getting a little scary. Also, people were also, instead, because there was no sanitizer and bread around, they were making sanitizer and some bread. I guess they call it hoe bread. I don't know. Flatbread. I've heard different names. As far as the sanitizer, though, the homemade sanitizer, which was rubbing alcohol that was at least 70% and up, and aloe vera. I make it a little different, though. Anyway, the rubbing alcohol was completely gone at all given time. So now we're on to newer and better things. So I was off 2 days, came back, and the online grocery was back open, but the hours were different. It wasn't from 8 to 8, it was from 11 to 7. So that was a good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, didn't you say that they're limiting how many items you can get to?
Well, yes, I'm getting to them.
Jump
This
the gun on
is
you?
on my, So like Steve over here said, yes, they're limiting it to one per person of said thing. So with meat, eggs, milk, toilet paper, baby wipes, sanitizer, and they keep changing it up throughout the day. And they would have somebody announcing it every 10 minutes and no joke. But she really loves doing that, so it's not a problem for her to be doing that. And so the nice thing about that now is when water is being delivered, it's still around by the end of the day. There's still packs of water, and I've seen the security guy have to constantly take water away from the customers because they're still trying to do it, and he's there to like, nope, sorry, one per customer. In the beginning, a lot of the customers were getting really upset about that because yeah, there was hoarders and they were making it harder for the rest of us who just wanted like a couple things of water, not 10 of them. So unfortunately they ruined it for the rest of us, so now they're angry, you know.
Well, maybe it shouldn't just be one. I mean,
I think two, actually, because when it comes to bread, there was a lady who has a large family. She goes, this thing of bread's only going to last me a couple days, and I have to go back to the store. And
yeah. I mean, you want to make it so at least they only have to come back once a week.
right, and if I'm like, yeah, I'm not a.
Yeah, who
I
wants
mean,
to go to the store, especially when it's that crowded?
Right, I mean, because I
No
work
one wants
there,
to go back
it's
every day.
easy for me because I just shop on my way out. But to just go to a store when you're not working there, I don't like doing that. Heck no. The shelves are no longer as bare as they used to be, and they also changed the store hours, so they open later and they close a little bit earlier. It's just 1 hour that they open 1 hour later and they close 1 hour earlier. Like a couple days ago, there was still a line of people to just get into the store, and now it's like maybe 10 at most. It's not as crazy as it was. Apparently we are considered, I don't know if this is set in stone or not, but emergency workers. I guess it's anybody who's working during this time frame and putting themselves out there to be exposed, because I get a lot of customers still saying thank you guys for doing this, like constantly. So pretty nice people. Oh, and also for the online grocery, now it's back open, they normally have to sign our handheld so I can completely dispense the goodies to them, but now we have the option to tell them, would you like me to sign for you, just like with a line. And so that's what we've been doing, so they don't have to touch the handhelds. And lots of them are still wearing their face masks. Some have actually made a face mask because they couldn't get some, so I've seen some homemade ones which are pretty cool looking. And let's see, I think I covered it, but here's a good question now. Now that everyone's practicing this social distancing, what do you all think about what's going to happen once we are back up and running again? Do you think social distancing will be the new thing? What do you think, Steve-O?
Well, I hope not. I mean, it's going to be hard to get back to normal if we're doing that still. I mean,
but do you think it's going to scar people for the rest of their life, that they're going to start always having enough toilet paper, always having enough water.
I don't think so. I mean, I guess it depends on how badly they're affected. I mean, if you lost 5 people in this thing, then yeah, it might really scar you. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I don't think everybody's going to react the same. So that's what I think.
Well, alrighty then.
Particular question.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that.
You're
feedback.
welcome.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is my update for the grocery store experience so far, and that is all I got. That is all my notes. Yes. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this awesome vlog. Maybe not so much. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But hey, thank you for watching anyway, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, everybody.
Bye.